Hey, video diary. So this is day 6. It's almost over. It's 9. No, it is 8:14. So day 6 is almost over. I'm more than halfway through my 10-day challenge. Updates. So for the past 2 days or so, I haven't been able to do my full 4 drinks. I've just been getting so full lately. Yesterday I actually had a bit of a stomach ache. It was hurting like really bad. I find that I'm not in a lot of pain when I'm up walking around, but when I lay down for some reason, that's when it starts to hurt, and that's really worrying me. My mom's been pressuring me about getting in to see a doctor, making sure that everything is okay in there. So I'm gonna have to check that out because it might be more than a diet thing. There might be something actually wrong with me. But basically that's what's been happening on my juicing. Yesterday I was only able to do 2. Today only 3. I've only had 2 of these all day, and then I had my 3 drinks, and my stomach is actually hurting a little bit right now. If I squeezed in a 4th drink, I'd be like hurled over in pain right now. But I wouldn't say, like, I'm not telling people to not do the juicing diet because it can hurt you. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I said in my first video, I had problems like this way before I started the juicing, which is why I started the juicing, to cleanse out my system. And I do feel a little better ever since I've started the juicing, because it's not the minute I wake up and stuff. Like, I feel nice and refreshed when I wake up versus how I felt before I started my juicing. But I'm on day 6. I've been working for the past 3 days. And it's very difficult working while doing the juicing because I work in retail. My job is very active, very, very active. So I do find myself getting a little weak. I was eating like almonds and stuff, but to be honest, my stomach started feeling like it was hurting a lot once I started eating those. So I stopped, but I feel like the almonds gave me some energy when I was eating them at work, but they make my stomach hurt, so I can't. I made my own drink today. My brother helped me come up with the name. It's called Green Berry. It's half an apple, 2 oranges, 4 to 5 bunches of kale, which I feel like that's a lot of kale, but I used a lot of it because, 5 to 6 bunches, because for some reason, like, my juicer doesn't get a lot of juice out of the kale. I don't know if that's because that's how kale is itself, kind of like spinach, or if it's because I don't have a good enough juicer. So I used that much, and then what else did I put in it? Coconut water. I was told that gives you like energy, like a lot of like athletes use it. So I put in some coconut water, and then the little bit of blueberries that I had left. That's why it's called Green Berry, because of the kale and the berries. So that was exciting, and it tasted good. I didn't even have a lemon to put in it. It definitely had more of a green, leafy taste, kind of, more earthy, because I didn't have the lemon to kind of cut that harsh flavor. But it was okay. I've been getting so used to drinking these that it's just like opening up a thing of apple juice and drinking it. Like, it's perfectly normal to me now. Sorry, I'm like looking at my skin. My brother told me that my skin looks like glowy and smooth lately, so that made me feel good. My mom, though, she told me that I've been looking sick, like this right here. But I feel like I've always had that, and I haven't been getting a good amount of sleep. When I work in the mornings, for some reason I like to stay up late. I don't know why I do that. Like, when I don't have to work the next day, I'll go to sleep at like 8, 9 o'clock. But when I have to, I'm gonna go to sleep until like 1. I think it's because like I'm mentally like boycotting going to work the next day, so I'm staying up as long as I can. But I really gotta stop doing that. I'll probably end up saying up play it again because that's just me. I'll say I won't and then I do. Um, so yeah, that's the update on my juicing. Um, there's no way I could squeeze in a fourth juice tonight, or my stomach would be hurting. And I think if I told Joe that, he would agree. Because you don't want to stretch your stomach. You don't want to make yourself sick. And I think it's a good thing that I can actually hold in 3 juices and not have to do the fourth one. Which I'm really surprised because I would think that working would make me want to drink more, but it hasn't. It really hasn't. Um, so that is my day 6. Day 7 is tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm getting close. I'm debating if when I do my 20 more days to get up to the 30-day challenge, I'm debating if I'm going to do 4 juices or if I'm going to do the 2 juices for like breakfast and lunch and then a healthy dinner. I don't know. I'm not fully sure. My stomach hurts right now. It really does. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to go see a doctor. I really do. So yeah, day 6, almost over. You'd think by now I would have mastered these videos, but I still just ramble on, don't I? Yeah. I'm worried. I'm really worried. I feel like there's something wrong, like, with me health-wise. I don't know why my stomach is feeling like this. I thought the juicing cleanse would make you feel, cleansed, not how I'm feeling. I don't know. I feel like I just ate 3 burgers. And not in the good way, not in the satisfied way, but in the, I don't feel nauseous, but I don't know. I'm not fully sure. Maybe it's what I'm putting in my juices. I'm using a lot of apples, and I heard, those really clean out your digestive tract, but maybe too much of it can overstimulate your digestive tract? I don't know. That's the right word. Maybe this one I'm putting in there. I really need to see a doctor. Like, bad. Like, really bad. End of day 6. I'm gonna keep going because, to be honest, I feel like this, it doesn't even make me want to go back to food because this is how food made me feel anyway. Which is another reason why I really need to see a doctor, because it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't, with the juicing diet. I still feel, I don't know. I haven't been able to weigh myself yet, and I'm afraid to now because I don't know what I really was when I started, so I could have lost more weight than I think, based on when I last weighed myself, which was like months ago. So I don't know. I'm kind of just going by how I how I feel, how my clothes fit, stuff like that. I think at the end of the 10-day, I'm gonna weigh myself, and then compare that to the end of my 30-day. That's what I'm gonna do. I really wish I would have got a hold of a scale before I started this, because I think, while weighing yourself too much can ruin it for you because you stress and obsess over that, having something to compare your success to can really help. It can let you know where you're weak at, where your strengths are. It can really motivate you. For all I know, by the end of the challenge, I could have lost 14, 15 pounds. And I won't even know because I didn't get to weigh myself at the beginning. But I'm trying to make it less about losing weight and more about gaining a healthier lifestyle and breaking my dependence on food, my very unhealthy dependence on food, which is another reason why I feel like I've been avoiding even going to get a scale, because I don't want to make it so much about weight loss, which is also a good thing, but it's kind of superficial if you look at the whole picture. It's more about me breaking my dependence on food, my very unhealthy dependence on food, and gaining a healthier lifestyle and learning how to control myself. That's what it's about, and that's what I want to shoot for. So that's why I'm also just going by how I feel and how my clothes fit. Because when you put a number on things, it's weird, but when you put a number on things, it cheapens the value of what you have, what you're doing, and that's how I feel when it comes to losing weight. When you step on the scale and you start to obsess over what that particular number says, you're not focusing on how your clothes are actually fitting, how you're actually feeling. You're focusing more on what that number says. It really cheapens the value of the journey that you're on. And that is what is driving me to keep going. I think if it was just about weight loss, I would have been ate a burger by now. I would have been ordered Casa Brava by now. I would have been had 3 cups of Kool-Aid by now. I would have been ate that chicken that my dad fixed downstairs by now. Even though it's baked, I would have been ate it, because I would have told myself, oh, well, I can just go work it off, But it's not about the weight loss. That's not what it's about. It's about proving to myself that it's about caring about me. It's about taking care of me. It's about not gorging on a bunch of food late at night and then wanting to throw up and I can't, and getting sick and feeding that sickness with more food that only makes me sicker. It's about breaking that. It's about treating myself better. It is. It is. I've been thinking all this, but when you say it out loud, it's there. It's out. That's the truth. It's about treating myself better. And I really like the sound of that. I really do. Wow. This is great. End of day 6. I haven't got any views yet on any of my videos. So I'm probably not talking to anybody right now. But I'm talking to myself. And this is one of the best conversations I've ever had. This feels really good. I'm breaking ground right now. I'm breaking ground, and soon I'll be building a new me. This makes me very happy. Good night.